Have you ever felt like you're carrying an invisible weight? Like something inside you is broken, but no one can see it? Today we're talking about something millions of people experience in silence: emotional trauma. Over the next few minutes, we'll explore together what these invisible wounds are, and most importantly, how you can start healing them today. Emotional trauma is like an internal wound that forms when we experience situations that emotionally overwhelm us. This could be the loss of a loved one, an abusive relationship, persistent bullying, childhood emotional neglect, accidents or dangerous situations, or even events others might consider minor but were devastating for you. And here's something crucial: there's no hierarchy of pain. Your trauma is valid regardless of how it started. Our brain doesn't distinguish between physical and emotional threats. When something hurts us deeply, our nervous system reacts as if our life were in danger, even when it's not. You might be wondering, how do I know if I have unresolved trauma? Here are some signs our body and mind give us. Physical signs: constant muscle tension, sleep problems, unexplained fatigue, frequent headaches. Emotional signs: disproportionate anxiety in certain situations, irritability or anger outbursts, feeling constantly on edge, difficulty trusting people, feelings of shame or guilt without clear reason. Behavioral signs: avoiding places, people, or situations, difficulty concentrating, self-destructive behaviors, social isolation. If you recognize yourself in some of these points, know that you're not alone and help is available. Now let's get to what really matters: what you can do today to start caring for these invisible wounds. 1. Acknowledgement and validation. The first step is recognizing, yes, this happened to me and it affected my life. Don't minimize your experience. Your pain deserves to be seen and cared for. 2, 4, 7, 8. Breathing technique. 1 minute. When you feel you're being hijacked by emotions, inhale for 4 seconds. Hold for 7 seconds. Exhale for 8 seconds. Repeat 3 times. This activates your parasympathetic nervous system, bringing calm. 3. Grounding technique. When you feel disconnected or panicked, use the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 technique. 5 things you can see, 4 things you can touch, 3 things you can hear, 2 things you can smell, 1 thing you can taste. This brings you back to the present moment. 4. Establish healthy boundaries. Learn to say no to situations that drain your energy. You have the right to protect your emotional space. 5. Create a self-care routine. It doesn't need to be complex. It could be a 10-minute walk, a relaxing bath, writing down 3 daily gratitudes, listening to music that calms you. The key is consistency, not perfection. It's important to understand that these strategies are emotional first aid. For deeper healing, consider seeking professional help if symptoms significantly interfere with your life. You have thoughts of self-harm. You feel constantly overwhelmed. Self-care strategies don't bring relief. Trauma-specialized therapists, such as those who work with EMDR, can be life-changing. Seeking help isn't a sign of weakness. It's an act of courage and self-love. I want to leave you with a final message. Your invisible wounds don't define who you are. They're part of your story, but they're not the end of it. Healing isn't linear. There will be difficult days, but there will also be days when you realize how much you've already grown. Be patient with yourself. I want to leave you with a final message. Your invisible wounds don't define who you are. They're part of your story, but they're not the end of it. Healing isn't linear. There will be difficult days, but there will also be days when you realize how much you've already grown. Be patient with yourself. If this video helped you in any way, please give it a thumbs up so more people can find it. And if you have self-care tips that work for you, share them in the comments. Your experience might be exactly what someone needs to hear today. Remember, you're not alone on this journey. Until the next video, take care of yourself with kindness.